For the past like a few weeks, I felt so kind of sluggish and tired and just like I'm wading through mud. Hello and welcome back to another video. For Lent, Joe and I will be doing the Daniel fast. And I know you're thinking, some of you might be thinking, Heidi, what the heck is the Daniel fast? Well, let me tell you what the Daniel fast is. So in the Bible, in the book of Daniel does a fast. So he lives practically on like vegetables, like fruit and vegetables. We will be having no processed foods. We won't be having any meat or dairy products, anything that comes from an animal. We'll be living off basically a whole plant food diet, and that will be what we do for 40 days. I was actually really nervous to do this at first, mainly because I have been really trying to heal my relationship with food for the past year. Previously, when I've done Lent things, though I've gone in there with the good intention of doing it for Lent, there's always been this underlying need to lose weight. And I didn't want to do that this year. I wanted to actually not do that because I was being conscious of the fact that I want to keep like getting my relationship healthy with food. However, I do think I'm okay to do it, and I think that actually it won't be a problem because I know that in this instance I'm not doing it for weight loss. I'm doing it for the prayer and the fasting and the whole purpose of that, and to just spend that time with God and use it as a time to put God first. So Joe and I will be doing this for 40 days. That will include Sundays actually, so technically I think it might be 47 days. Normally Lent doesn't include the Sundays. The reason we're doing this is just for the sake of doing it for the 40, just for the entire time without breaking it. Just because I think it's a really, really good challenge. I think that's it. Also, actually, if you do like this video, please do like and subscribe. So I'm just making a black-eyed bean stew, and this is it. And this is the recipe. Although I don't have it with bread, I have it with flat bread, and it's actually so yummy. So me and Joe will be having some of this tonight and tomorrow, but I'll show you it when it's done. Here we go. Our lovely black-eyed bean stew and a slightly burnt flatbread. But I made about 6, although we might not have all of them. And there it is. And that is so easy. I tell you what, I should have been tracking this a lot more than I am, or have been. So it's been 2 weeks, and normally for my Lent fasts I would have probably given up by now and they would have been an absolute disaster. This is the first time that I've actually managed to kind of do my fast. And now this week, okay, so guys, this is the week that I'm starting to feel things, and that is my headaches. Because I'm not having having any caffeine, this week has hit me hard. I feel tired, my eyes feel heavy, and I've got a headache. It's a minor, just like dull ache, and it's not awful, but it's just like, ugh. I'm so sensitive to caffeine, so this is probably why I've got such bad headaches and had them for the past, I think, 4 days actually now. I just wanted to pick up the camera and show you my breakfast this morning because this is one of my favourites at the moment. It's in one of my other videos that I've done, and it's my chocolate banana porridge, and it is so tasty. It is so tasty. So it's literally just got like mashed banana in it, almond butter, cacao nibs, seeds, oats, and I use soy milk for it. So I'm actually on day 21, and me and Joe thought about this and we were like, maybe we should actually stop on day 21 because in the Bible Daniel only does it for 21 days or 3 weeks, and we decided to do it for the full length of Lent, and it's going really well. I don't know if it's because I'm being plant-based or if it's just because of lockdown and that's just having an effect on me and making me feel tired, but for the past like a few weeks I felt so kind of sluggish and tired and just like I'm wading through mud, and like every day has been a struggle. What day is it, Joe, by the way? 25? 27?
That's day 28.
We're on day 28 and I've just made some lovely plant-based cookies, which I've made in one of my other videos in my Saturday Bake With Me, which is like oats, basically the base is oats, and then like dark chocolate with like no emulsifiers or anything like that. This is my dough. I actually think this went better than last time. I've got the other ones in the oven, but it's actually so yum. And it's made up of coconut oil, coconut sugar, some vanilla essence, what else? Oh, oats, and a bit of soy milk. And actually, I think it'll be okay. Yum! They look yummy. How delicious. Can't wait to eat them. We're just gonna watch Schitt's Creek. And here is my cookie. Basically, it is day 32, and I haven't updated you for a few days. And I'm just about to get this out the oven, which is that. I don't know if it'll look anything like what it's meant to look like, and it's fern cottons, squash, lentil, mushroom and thyme casserole, and I'm sure it'll be lovely, but it was a bit of a faff to make, mainly because I can't stand chopping butternut squash. Absolute nightmare. Okay, so here we go. That's that one, and then this is her one. Hers looks better, not gonna lie. I also didn't have enough sweet potato, but actually in the end I did have too much sweet potato, and I did add some potato because I didn't think I had enough sweet potato because my one went mouldy, but I think actually I didn't need it because there's a huge layer, but it doesn't matter. Update on how we are doing. We're both very tired at the moment, and I have been craving pizza like crazy. I just want some like margherita pizza. I never want margherita, I would normally go for a pepperoni, but on this occasion I'm just really happy with a margherita. And Italian, like a proper Italian margherita pizza would be phenomenal. In terms of how I'm feeling health wise, I do feel pretty healthy. I feel really like healthy. It does, you know, it's not, you can kind of eat as much as you want or as much as you need even, and never feel like overly full, and yeah, I never feel uncomfortable really. Like sometimes I'll eat a little bit, that's the best way to do it. Sometimes I'll eat like a little bit too much, but it's never really too much. Not like when you have like meat and stuff, it can be quite overpowering and filling. So that's quite nice. And all our meals have been just delicious and healthy, and I've been making really wonderful snacks like this miso popcorn that Fern Cotton makes. Oh my gosh, it's the best thing in the world. I might have already mentioned that because it's so good. I think we're both kind of like ready for the end of it now, but I think for the most part I'm definitely going to try and stick to a plant-based diet, just because you realise how much less packaging there is and how much you are kind of doing for the planet. I think that for me is like the main thing. Oh, and the other thing I was going to mention is, because I'm not having any caffeine and I'm having decaf, I do feel like I'm much more able to relax with ease. And I can, like, I don't feel ever, like, because I'm not having any kind of like overstimulating kind of things like sugar or caffeine, I don't really feel that anxious, so that might be good. Like, even though I have a lack of energy, I feel happy, and I felt very like good for the past few weeks, but I feel like that took a while to kind of settle in really, because at first I think I was a bit up and down. Yeah, because I'm not having caffeine, like when I sit down to relax, I can relax even, I can really relax into the chair, like I just like melt into the chair. And like, so after going on walks and things like that, I properly feel like I can just relax. And I don't know how many times I've said relax just now, but it's so nice. Okay, so me and Joe actually both wanted popcorn tonight as well. So I've just made some of our own popcorn. Made this, which is made up of coconut, sugar, maple syrup, miso paste, cinnamon and a bit of bicarb. And this is also, like I said, Fern Cotton's thing, and it is yum. It's this, obviously, but this is the recipe. Anyway, I'll show you that. She does tell you to actually just leave it on a baking tray and let it rest, but we don't do that because we can't wait. I have made a very exciting chocolate brownie, and this is it. And it's got tahini all over the top of it. I got it out of the Fern Cotton book, and this is honestly such a great book, guys. The only thing I would say with this is that I probably won't make it very often, purely because it's made up of a lot of expensive ingredients, aka flax seeds, which are kind of expensive, but not too bad. They're probably the least expensive, actually. Dark chocolate. I went for something which was just raw cane sugar, just green and black, so actually it was a little bit more expensive, but it was also on offer, so that's why I got that. Spelt flour, white spelt flour, again, expensive. Raw cacao, coconut palm sugar, and tahini. And actually, when I've looked, like, when I've actually kind of made a lot of the meals, you make so many, like, just vegetable and bean based meals that you realise how cheap those are. So when I'm using these, I'm realising kind of how expensive they are. They are worth it sometimes, but that's the only thing I would say about a plant-based diet, is that you can end up spending a lot if you're trying to have like the more luxurious treats. So I'm on day, I don't know what the day is. I've been relying on Joe to actually do the days for me. But I can tell you it's Monday, so that's good. And we only have 4 more days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 more days until we're finished with the fast. I'm really happy. I'm happy because we've made it through pretty much, and that's been good. But I think I'm mainly happy because I get to have like scrambled eggs on toast again and things like this, which are just little things that I miss. All I wanted to do was show you my lunch today, because this is what we had for dinner last night. And so this is what, you know, normally we just have this, have our meals from the night before, the following day for lunch, which is always such a good idea. But this is a delicious Fern Cotton recipe. This is one that Joe makes. I always make him make it because I just like that he makes it. He was the first one to make it, and now it's kind of his thing to do. It's a miso butter bean recipe. I never really used to know what the deal was with miso, never really tried it, so I just didn't know what the deal was with it. However, it's something that just brings a lot of flavour to things. It's just amazing. Like, it's so versatile and brilliant. I don't know if you've already seen, in fact you will have already seen, that I put it in popcorn with like coconut sugar and maple syrup, and it's just so yummy in that. And then this is like a completely different meal, but here it is. It looks a bit messy because it's obviously been in the microwave, but it's so good. I think Fern Cotton's recipe picture looks much better. Don't let the picture put you off. It is so yummy and super duper healthy. It's just got loads of spinach and rocket in it, ginger, turmeric, miso, butter beans, bit of veg stock, and I think maybe some other things. And I've got some pasta with it today. Normally I have it with bulgur wheat. Bulgur wheat is just such a great grain as well. Ow, it's hot. So yes, this is my lunch today. Joe's not with me today because he's gone for a walk with a friend, so it's just me on my own, and I'm going to watch Desperate Housewives. Tuesday, and we've got 3 days left, and I'm just making some flatbreads, which is what you just saw, and some black-eyed bean stew. Anyway, so these are my flatbreads, which are about to be prepared. I just need to heat up the pan basically. So yes, not long now, not long till we're done. I'm very excited. I feel like I've got energy again, probably because the end is in sight, so that's good. We've got 2 days to go, so it's the morning of Wednesday. You can probably tell that I have more energy, mainly because I'm actually able to get my camera and do something with it. The past 6 weeks I've just not had as much energy to pick up my camera and do this. But I wanted to show you my breakfast, which is again my favourite banana chocolate porridge, which I mixed loads of almond butter into, and then loads of cacao nibs on top, and it is just amazing. Yum. So I'm going to sit and eat that. I've just done my workout, which I feel really good about. Did a little HIIT session on the Beyond app. So I definitely have more energy now, finally, after 6 weeks. And I'm coming to the end, so that's pain. And this is tonight's dinner. We've got a quarter of cauliflower with a tomato sauce and like a lemony spring onion parsley sauce to go with it.
Oh, my presentation now. What do you think?
Yes. It looks fab. Okay everybody, today is a big day because it is Good Friday. Ooh, radiator sun. I don't think our radiator's been turned on for a while. That's nice. It's Good Friday and I'm really excited because I'm about to have my first caffeinated tea for 6 weeks. And I wonder what it's going to taste like in comparison to normal tea now. Sorry, not normal tea. Decaf. See, it's already turned normal. That's how it's become. I wonder how it's going to taste. Because I don't... Decaf's okay. I think I might have said that, but it's a bit like... it's kind of like... meh. So, this is exciting. Also, we've got some hot crisp buns for breakfast. Here we go! I've got my Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea is my favourite. It's the best of all the teas for sure. Like, it's just full of flavour and it's just brilliant. Do you know, it's funny how expensive tea bags are though. I've never really thought about it until recently and I was like, wow, they really do bump up the price. They're like, sometimes about almost like £3. That seems like quite a lot for something so mundane. Is mundane the right word? Can't get in the box. This is a good day. It's like a birthday, except it's not because Jesus died today and that's actually quite a tough time really. Alright, can't open the box. Ooh. There we go. I'll make Joe's because I can't seem to open the box yet. Here are our Tesco's finest. Maybe they will be slightly better. Hot cross buns. Well, we shall find out. I'm really looking forward to them. With some butter. Normal butter. We haven't actually been having any like vegan butter or anything like that because it's gross, but also because actually just haven't been having it at all. You don't really need it, to be honest. So yeah, and it was also like completely non-processed. Well, not completely because I did have chocolate, but like as much non-processed as possible. And vegan butter is extremely processed and actually really bad for you because it's just like margarine, isn't it? So that's not good. Okay, this is it. Here's my Yorkshire tea. Oh, it smells so much better. It smells so much better. In fact, I'm gonna sniff the difference. No smell, nothing. Smell. Here's my oat milk. This one's quite a nice one. Quite like the Alpro Oat Barista. It's got nothing really in it too. It's actually quite good. It's like only got oats, sunflower oil, pea protein, sea salt and some added vitamins. Whereas a lot of them have lots of weird gross gums in them. Including one of my favourites, which is the Mama one. Mama Barista, which is the best of all of them. But it does have a lot of extra things in it, but you know, it's fine. It's just this one's really good. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop drinking the other one. I think I might have made it too strong. Oops. It's because tea bags, the decaf ones, are so unstrong. I might have made this too strong. And Joe and I are going to be having fish and chips tonight. I literally can't wait. This is a really nice way to break all the fasting that we've been doing. I clearly have no idea what I'm doing because I slightly burnt the hot cross buns. So that was good because I haven't used a toaster for about, well, 6 weeks. Here's our little Good Friday breakfast. Joseph, how are you feeling about your first hot cross bun and breaking the fast?
I'm not a big breakfast person, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yay! And I'm gonna have my tea! It's my tea time. Tea tastes so much better when it's caffeinated. It's actually crazy how much more flavour it's got. Mmm. Scrumptious. It doesn't taste that good. So that's sad. So it is the afternoon and it has been such a nice day. Joe and I went on the really nice 12-mile walk and it was so good. In some ways it's been a little bit anticlimactic in that the hot cross bun was pretty rubbish, not gonna lie. But also like you get kind of used to just eating the same kind of foods. So as much as I'm kind of looking forward to our fish and chips tonight, I'm also a little bit like not like crazy excited and not craving them like mad. Which is kind of nice, like it's nice not to crave it like so much. So that's good, I suppose, but it will be really delicious. Like I know it's gonna be so good. So overall, my thoughts on the Daniel fast, I think it's amazing. I would say on a spiritual level, which is the main reason I was doing it, it was incredible. I felt so much closer to God during that time. I mean, I still do. It just felt like quite a powerful time, like really cool. And my worship time was really good, which was sick. Like it was just really cool. So for that reason, for the spiritual side of it, for the actual fasting and praying side, like it was incredible and really worth doing. Yeah, just I saw a lot of breakthrough in my prayer time and things like that, which I don't think I would have had otherwise. Like I think that's the amazing thing about fasting, is that you do have these incredible breakthroughs. But yeah, it just shifts your focus back to God, and I think that's the really cool thing. That's why I absolutely love them. To be honest, I felt tired for the whole first 5.5 weeks. It's only been in the last 4 days that I felt okay. So, but I think it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it. I would definitely do it again. 100%. I think me and Joe will probably continue a lot of the meals that we've been doing. I think that's everything. Hopefully I've kind of said everything I need to. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it made sense. You never know with these things. I have no idea what I've really recorded, to be honest with you. Have a wonderful week or whatever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! This is the moment Joe and I have both been waiting for since Shrove Tuesday. We are very excited.